Sana Bushanfo Montemenka. John Mahama packed the court with NDC judges. Said the Union and Imbra or shall say or Bontoa or can say or no the Oba. Or the NDC for Subegu court, NDC judges abana a bench, no, I balance. Oba yeso one for Niagara was shall say or yen den pa. In fact, a namenoka say all the various court are holding Ghana, secret court, court of appeal, Supreme Court, any high court to Nina. Mahama bomb modern pack NDC judges the Omoko go see cham. Now we be sound say DNT or your sir. The entire saying and say, Ora no mote no, or the side judges way, ebedin some for ho, Eddie Eden, a treaty MPP paying for MPP for Modi or Mohon, or the better thing or bad. Now, in some way, a Lord Sampa or a lawyer for very long time. At Manyan to Boise investigations. At the Hunter Chimu about one time. My person Yanko, Nianko T, the Mahama person or Yan or court to her. Court to hold the organ in secret court to ne, high court to ne, Supreme Court to ne, a court of appeal. What package judges and these judges are going. The other by MPP for Nianko and Concotier. Me mame dan apia mo akwa papa yenkono konkoti na ensemble studio
ena mame no me de me penasem dada abra we judge nyina aba utie former auditor general Daniel Jawdom Levu was say ensema omode ko owura no no na ye baggage in baggage out the ekoso President Mahama baye the number of appointments are what make enura the baye high court judges enura chia no your opposition leader was saying Nanado was packing the court it was catch NDC for lawyer for said omunye ready now obey president what the NDC for lawyer for be bench no so the ekoso nyina no lawyer we a lawyer seasoned lawyer of at least no about 20 years standing at say
so let me take the oral issue. It was a nice idea.
Okay.
Say we must go after people who loot states.
Yes.
And who good idea now what good intentions are umbre. And I normally know everybody say now what you don't do propaganda with it. And because now near be no opposition you must be very careful the way who raise the expectation. Now all no be a political tool a political propaganda statements are NDC led by Sabuda to and other people no champion it as if they have evidence that amount for NDC I say it will recover all root and I'm to Ghana for a dream I Ghana for believing in it. Now I thought say after my propaganda now we winning no now I got it from Mokoyana was setting up we know the committee no the mistake of President Mahama was not to appoint those who led that propaganda
to do what
the propaganda say there's a loot oh and the money we need power
that's the no appointee woman
and so that's the mistake who said the propaganda no me man won tire no
okay
o dey say hey chaka sami okuda to mo na mo ye propaganda no I can say na ye lutu no don't appoint them as committee members. Bring in neutral people omo credibility. And if they will go in for what is this. And they will not come and do propaganda. But when you
no account but we appointing as foreign affairs minister. You know you but we appointing as foreign affairs minister. It means they will need to be able to do it. Implementing the so
no, I'm saying that oral team no.
Yes.
And I said, now I just say we are pointing to it.
Oh,
all run and make no.
You know, campaign time.
Campaign time. No more here. Loot. Was a good at Black was the one who was listening. And a looty. No can yam. Who will power here no? Okay. What's the oral?
Oh, okay, I get you.
Because someone did a propaganda.
Yeah.
And trophy. Okay, I say, and then the quality you, you know, some of the point as oral members now,
okay,
and you know, and cannot Mama can say, make sure say those people who let that false propaganda. Now, yes, our campaign no. Now, I'm going to return and think say there's a loot somewhere. I'll make recover more than $21 billion dollars. You don't appoint them, but when you appoint people people who led the propaganda. And who was here? One set up program now, no starting say, Dr. Bakwa, ono intro, because obi a utumi share depending the intro, it is a cancer man and the true, only evidence to back no. Or you're very good at that.
Why
Abakwa, very very good at that. Then you have the or you're peeved, or you're very peeved and angry person because you're in position the same. Into no meaning of forbid that. It also people they appointed no muniano or issues with the former government. And you know only the emotions, but only the emotions could look for evidence. Almost calling them say death and yano and fact, but you know what they did. That and ya musheni ni mu no mu say adiwe and fact, but you better no quality Ghana for say ade no ye kai no and say no. Then they came and deep in the propaganda. That's all they came and say, hey, ya ko hwehwem na dia ko hwehwem no nyama ye hu no. You bet to me recover about $21 billion.
Dollars
you. And to him, all the propaganda no and almost two bed in the two ages so. Okay, as I'm the president also say me documents to do no. President Mahama so didn't tell propaganda do so. Enti Mahama say ne enko attorney general. If the attorney general ko share mu a, that is where now the struggle starts from. It's attorney general ko share mu no who say ye garbage in, garbage out. How do I say? Data no crano, data to be found, to be criminalized. To the sense that will be out to be cheap and your crime. To buy something cheap and your crime. There were so many things that to be who look to be a cause. Now, expectations of the man, the ordinary Ghanaian and NPP, NDC for no say. NPP for no sika internal. Except at the end of the day, no. IG, NJ, Minia, there you are a mobile and I will have AG want to say. AG only the power to jail. The Attorney General does not have the power to jail. In fact, the power to jail is you can find it from the law and the judge.
Yes.
Judge and the law in the jail. It is a muka say, age no ko jail, and I'm politicians say and I'll jail you, and I'm your emissary because
you don't have the power.
Yeah, you don't have the power. It's the law that jails. Law no can say who commits offense. Young jailing 1 year, 2 years, and a judge if you are say either jail or fine. And now be go and men where sabon biu. Now, enti our mama who say age in say jailing kofono. Enti the propaganda is that age who now can't so be jailing. Ye who jail bia. Na age so instead of or person back at betchim minya garbage amuda breme no. Anu edi propaganda mo ye no. Maybe to be propaganda. Okay, ya no muti ase. I say, okay, you can say, I'm watching this, a mass participant more, and other people nearby. The age is weak, and just a week, no week, that man cannot do propaganda. And also, I share no who say, pressure not also, no, and to the lawyer, no, and the main court in Kojin was sent to Mr. Mayor press conference. Oh, that's it. Not joining wagon. And you understand, propaganda, Namudi, and Mudi Rabremia. Sandrano, but the Kokota, I'll be exposed. And the Musu. And the Mammy press conference. Namia, and I'm your way, and then I went away your way to what ya.
It's the ending.
Tio, and the Obukus way your way, we know. Papa, a conference. On 25 cases in the court. The other court was so crano on to be proceeding, including the Cesar Oye. Cesano, oh, what ya. The current appointment of high court judges, are appointed in Siano. Mundia, no ye, Mohammed favorite appointees. Supreme Court judges are appointed 7 or a mama now appointed and President Mama no, and Nanado appointee NDC, NPP judges. Yes. And also bar obey equalization.
What the 7 about?
It is NPP Supreme Court judges are called. And on the 20 Court of Appeal judges Akosheho. And on the 40 High Court. The chairman here Mama research is we're packing the court. Now with them there. And the Sano, Ora ada
NDC
na attorney general so who say right is down all the person ya go good judges so until say no judges na ya appoint omo no enu na say judges ni na say mo ye propaganda no because say oral say mo ken ya no omo the pressure ko to attorney general who say chale court am me ko no mi suro mi ntumi nko judges e wo ho no mi ntumi mi hu mutimu ni enti yen twa na yen party court ni ye enti 40 judges no ye nim say we mo no omo wo your side and I could appeal so there were 20 and Supreme Court so 5 7 edi wo and ya balance no
and the chief justice so say
yeah
there say bia ba metro na nim
na one good and you say no age no twen judges na omo highly favored to him and you know propaganda now all your press conference now by time it was a time by no ama Supreme Court apart 37 na wo ho twen and na 2020 so air chair for any appeal and na 40 no ya ti chemu
high court
na democracy party di du momo e bi na nya animal farm o ja say animal farm for no judges no o say still after or retire no mama ko fa na ba what does it tell you he was doing the bidding of the NDC yes oba ko retirement o
into high court judges
yes we do this 60 years
I say na
he was 60 years in our court retirement that is called circuit court judge. Mama Kofano Abba promoted to high court. And these 40 judges, no, any 20 court appeal judges, no, any 7 Supreme Court judges, no. If you say na Mama need this pressure the Thomas, and they'll be expecting say propaganda on my year from oral amfa na aging one no. If I don't remember, age the case local court. Na okwa. If I did, judges in India say me. Me judges no ya tom. But thank God no, say judge be anywhere ya tono. You say among some judges na aba no. What do I say? Say no mama. Judges are trust omo. Judges are often say omo believe in the resetting agenda. Judges now. Mama first say they can do the work. Then is our first say they are pure. They are clean. So these judges, you know, if you have them now, are grown from AG must now prosecute. And thank God, if you listen to Mama, bra or for say also these 40 judges, you know. Speech on the man trauma no trauma now to say you very good or say we judges are moko e munhwe no for pepper nye one for 10 what I say you for 10 but now these judges will be under pressure and the case is ebebo munim all cases ebebo munia na eji no kwa or say ya no me the president na ahwehwe na abawo enti they say no mo so mu in the building enti they say onim Sir President Mama.
But was say was say behind every writ and affidavit is a human story.
Good.
Of loss, of hope, of survivor, a dismissed teacher, a family displaced, a young person is wrongfully accused. In each of these, the judge is the final line between despair and dignity. The Mahama Lekai.
And if so, I don't know speech will say. Do justice with human face, like be compassionate.
Yes.
Now, anybody the judges are more bail conditions now. What I say, these bail conditions are judges no below one type no.
Yes, it's human face.
That is when I say can be keke. Mama, but unbelievable. But he says signal to the judges say when you sit there as a judge, it's all about law. You see, let me educate the judges in this country. Let me educate some of them because because 25 years at the bar, no, they said me colleagues too. Supreme Court. What do I say? And court appeal them. The genius baby negubo.
Yeah.
And high court judges now from the baby in there. Me school me alone let them crap on first on. What I say? Until I can speak to them before humility. Say, justice does not belong to them. They are trustees. I'm sending warning to the judges in this country. Sir, my lord, any your honor, any moment, title
my lady
yes no title mama na enkomtim but also article 125 of our constitution na omo ye nkwa it's better class aka betu ka yen yi sa title nti omo so no mu that be person say na that also my lord no and your highness no ya ko ebi mutim too much ama omo bench they think that they can lord it over but under article 125 no and I read or see justice emanate from the people,
yes,
and it shall be administered in the name of the people to the judicial,
yes.
But you know it means that the judicial trustees,
yes,
what I say, and trustees no you work in the interest of the beneficiaries, any beneficiaries no and the judges na area and the judges na and mama adum muna mo koko occupy no mo kona mo who say I'm here to see judges judiciary no. I think that I need more time to deal with this question. Look at our judges. When one government is in power, no ruling now I say is going more in favor of the government in power. The moment they change the government, no, then the judges changes, and this thing is a worrying signal. A worrying signal. If I look at the posture of some of the high court judges, when look at what is happening at the high court cases, you know, as if anytime cases come and Attorney General is in the matter now, some of our judges, I don't know whether the law is being applied and let's satisfy the power that be, because usha animal judge on the ruling
animal farm judge
you know what we say na onim say promotion bi ba enti the promotion no judgment what they buy no and also yare wode no enti say we judge currently there then I also obey say why my judgment na nko yie now be like say the Ghana Bar Association condemn judgment no NDC for lawyers and sympathizers are condemning judgment. In fact, civil society says a judge doesn't deserve to be a judge.
Yeah.
I'm saying now, if such a judge, Mama, what to make offer from retirement, then you know there are a lot of judges, lawyers are almost young in the system, almost per high court. Why bypass someone picking obey our retirement? It means that only new agenda. It means that who believe in who manage human why you ain't you know I catch my animal farm judge asamaba the coffee na man reward me and the reward and say but I never try animal judgment no and I'm telling you this animal
high court judge no
they may yen wo me mu no me the petition call am I for review all the judgments
animal farm court judge
yes because yes
I say friend akwa
Ayakwa, Sabolakwa. I think we must begin to look at from district court. Yes, the ruling. You see, Usha ruling nearby, say the ruling Biano, it doesn't apply law or apply emotions and pleasing the governor a day. Because for him, the ruling to say, NPP Bigwigs may remind in Kofu because we did another attempt. And you know, may remind both because somebody did. NDC that was the ruling.
I was in court.
And to me, the ruling is based on satisfy the government of the day for promotion.
Yes.
And not the law. Okay, I say, you know, such a judge, you know, what you need to do is that young qualified rulings are one ma. Ubon say animal farms be brave ruling, no, by animal farms ruling.
Why Napoleon?
Oh, the big now, where I call judge. Why animal farms? No, now, the training. We need a special training, judicial training, no school, because to me, no, me show the judgment now. Grammar no grammatic errors. What do I say? Construction legally, no, it doesn't make sense. A disgrace. And I'm so disappointed in the judges magistrate association. Say, my colleague, a good minimum as say, Moko conference, no man discuss it, animal farm judgment, no, and now judicial council. But still issue. Who says I go into their records. Say I say I say remember I say meet with say lawyer be Ms. Condotino and now you be beer HSL lawyer for bona. We lawyer you feel it good. Okay. Do you know affected the image of the bench. Oh, you know, you feel uncomfortable because in fact the ruling, what you call law school, and law school student be a big man market a feeling. What I say? Law students make man market a feeling.
I see.
And that judgment should be expunged. I think say we need to
from our records.
I think we need to file certiorari. What I say, hey, one of the relief I request and some call high court.
Okay,
for filing certiorari to pass it.
Mikutaibu was his
You
was say GBA president condemns judge in Abronye's case for quoting Idi Amin. The president of Ghana Bar Association has Mrs. Ifuagati has condemned Circuit Court Judge Samuel Bright Aqua for referencing the remarks of a dictator in his decision to deny bail to the Brown Regional Chairman of NPP and now what to us why and was say the judge also quoted from George Orwell's Animal Farm saying it is always said that all persons are equal, but in practice it is not so. Courtesy George Orwell in his book Animal Farm, one of the commandments is that all men are equal, but some are more equal than others. Translated into this case, all men are equal, but some are more equal than the others.
Now, if you get promotion,
that's exactly
if you get promotion from the president with this kind of ruling, yes, at retirement too. Now we have people, we have a lot of district court judges and circuit court judges are almost younger. They have the strength to be promoted. No, what from also? I call for beer or you're retired. What do I say? What's our bones? What count legally? No, what bone?
Sir, Black Stars will win. You were players or my Black Stars. You or retirement. You are no more positive influence. Intermediate and day. You can say Black Star players or my boy for the past 20 years. One year man call can Black Stars in Hona or motivate your man. Maybe say will be Steven appear dinya. And people be the best support you because of positive influence by our other players if you are body here won't mean that some kind it's rain cover positive rulings we say a landmark rulings are a year better as stand the test of time.
Look at look at Justice Tokunumu rulings. Look at when they say that is our retirement Supreme Court rulings. We have a lot of high court judges almost retirement rulings powerful. We did it. Now, Yamra Tokunu
I don't know over 3 minutes.
Yeah, very 3 minutes.
Okay.
Tokunu applications to challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, we know. We were mixed feelings because I'm feeling very sad for the current CGI appointing. It's a good material and I like him for being a good material, very knowledgeable.
Okay.
Within Huni,
and of course, the Supreme Court was very early.
And now, the judgment you very good, but politically no.
Why tainted?
Tainted no. And now tainted also I say like, what could you dear? I say, ya will be. Now I say, the problems is that. Opini bafo boni be nyame ye. He say we say ono na ma me e challenge no. Say man yenso we in. Ye man be di madie. Now ono no so na oko ekwen panel
judges.
I better na case no so. It is the problem they say. Yes, all the thing on the panel judges no better case no so. It is the first challenge they say. When you interest, you ko pam me. And it mean na judges another problem we face here. Betrayal. Only be betrayed ever. Once a year appointing, there are other things on lobby. You have been Kolendi, you have been Puamamo,
yes,
you have been Tanko. They also have interest.
Yes.
It's almost good. And you know, now the question, the problem that you are going to have in here. So, the case no challenging the constitutionality and the legality of
his appointment
plus committee, you know.
Yes.
That other committee now. Who don't say just I said will be out. Won't be in panel.
Yes.
So almost coup d'etat no. What I say won't be in panel. Won't be in panel. Until they are off. now almost support to no e go say tanko almost no e be purpose no
and a
kulendi super purpose no o dey say to must
and before then no previous application before Supreme Court no kulendi mo tanko mo patina so
you could see say Bafo Boni has been appointed certain particular panel
obi ka constant
case obi say na NDC for complain say brown and the war no there is 70 we say tokolu so panel certain people are they be 70 no sa panel na mutan tokolu kiti so mo gbogu nia no we say you no ko le bo mu tanko bo mu there are people be mo mu poamamu wo mu ase bi wo mu now problem current justice be face any ọkọ panel nkrofo a ọmọ ebi mu pele position nti ebi mu ni na re le nia ma america e dey abade ọmọ de o dey say because sana tokodu ni ho na wo buy no sana wo so bia ti e go di gu a na say nti no question is say can you go and lobby which judge will you go and lobby to come and see
new ones now
and no problem o dey say new ones
pro NPP before never
that be do not say your old ones for
new seven
that is what people now get to know say then these new people were brought there for agenda. You see the problem you are going to create in this case because that new seven mobile no I didn't experience old ones now bypass some say no you are left with people who perceive it to be pro NPP.
Yes,
that is Professor what they say any others now no that's a question will be that
in fact Professor Henrietta Mensah in one of her judgments say the victim yi chief justice and let us say who yi class prefect dia
good and you know if the one ya ko challenge you appointment no. Who are the people we are going to appoint? And problem. I'm telling you, a very problematic. It's how many may share drama no.
Martin. Peter Yanko.
Oh, nearly a check. Yeah, but Kitubia Mekano Oran, the announce you were right about Domelovo.
Okay.
Oh, they did a lot of propaganda. So, Ora and lawyer. So, we are minds can now call here and no quite but a choir of Faso. What do you say? That time, and swear President Mahama ino no court committee no, and no cry a challenge because he swear ina what court could be say and go to share loot and no nanchen. Oh my United say court ku onu wie no sika bi da ho a amanfo wie omukwakoje and oh my United
$21 billion.
Yes, omukwakoje aba. And to be fair, Dominevo in February in the interview with City Okain say we didn't do any investigation till
that was in February.
Oh, okay. We don't have the mandate to investigate. Ours was to collect information. So Orano,
whether valid or invalid.
Yes, that is why Obeka say audit of report no modiabano na and soundmet men who say I'm passing obi area not to be here. But in between that same February, 13th February, I think then a year Beka said oral prosecution will start next month. You see the contradiction.
So much.
Yes. No. Yes.
So February okay.
Yes. February 13th. When the now we have committee member and they say they only took information.
And you a conveyor belt.
Yes. No. This Attorney General because on my Bibia tongue. And that too. Also for those who doubted the necessity of this intervention, that is oral no, I'm quoting him. The 2,417 complaints received served as undeniable proof. This Attorney General speaking. I see
2,000 saying
2,470 complaints no manyano. I see served as undeniable proof. Where would these individuals have gone if President Mahama had not set up the oral preparatory team? Unquote. And when the workers they only took complaints. It was just suggestions near Ikeke. Or say started prosecution next month, that is February 13th. That is by March. They should have started the oral prosecution. Up to now on here. But you see, all kinds of complaining here proves I'm passé. Omanya enough, you know, started prosecution in United. Oh, yeah, the press conference about Ora.
That way.
And no, yeah, October 21st.
Okay. Many nasem no.
Reality is setting in now. I say on page 2, the investigations were necessary because the oral committee report did not contain the evidence required to prove the guilt of the suspect in court beyond reasonable doubt.
Is it a different person speaking or the same person?
You see, the Attorney General, let me say, Bibi, there's something happening.
But any oral data included garbage entries collected without verification. Yet they arrived at a phantom $21 billion.
Ghana for you
free so.
What you say?
And the
Attorney General say, start the prosecution because proof. Say a man for a day, and now reality checks are setting in with Musampa. I don't know, no man, we know, but here some more. Now, you see, meanwhile, this Attorney General, on opportunity be now, what demonizing people, now what pass judgment on people. That. Or they NDC for now, Paul, we are calling that case now. Or they know. So
Bank of highlight it. Yes. Nyanda no one next week. Any in the case of Dr. Cobrando for. You catch it say wajiri nyina by doesn't mean say wonye guilty.
Onye guilty.
Yanko. Prof K.
What on?
1 minute. Na masaba. Na we trap 2 minutes. Okay, yevi.
Ora ho na me so me de no be ende. Say yes say Auditor General's report.
Yes.
Infractions a woman around 18 billion Ghana cedis. And no with the speed of light, President, any Chief Justice, any Auditor General, SCA say ye court specialized court near Kwakojisha Eskane Diaba. 21 billion US dollars against 18 billion Ghana cedis. Emudia hin here say yente fast track court. Yo. Between the two, no, say can me no. Emudia hin ene fata say yente court a ebedi assembly tantem ne yaji eska no. Deputy Attorney General ever catch say sa ene de say woto aban de kra at a ridiculously low price enye offense. Umumra bia so. And so cantonment in sa say ye kojira obi fie ani ma ne ahwe na yesu eno kra kan garbage ne ka ho asem no yesu say asase we woto ne sika sei na ye value asase ne value na ye say nti ye ba ye beba beje say sika na adana godo obi say o beje say sika free hwan na o je sika na free de okoton asase no e na wo je free ni wa na say me na amato asase no na say sa no mo de ba de anka e den and camera because na aban SSI na NDC 2016 or more kono government vehicles na just 2 years car near to be $36,000 ya toma kwabrane 5,000 Ghana cedis 5,000 Ghana cedis emaji for ati wo mu nyina to tobi eno no anyanya bia e fine in place e wo oral report sa garbage na o mo sade komo o mampanyin na sa report ni nyina na ka ho ana se no nka ho de a ene adesoa na esoa NPP fo se ene galamse na atu atisa eko ni nyina no that is NPP ba yenso yekogina forest we a ne ya hwedin se forest we nka wo ho a nka osono betimi abam osono ne value ye sei ne ya so ye de atokwa bana ni tirso se wo so o de sa sika no ebemaye on say na akwa ba bi ababisi
yapon abusianfo se wutie ensemi mu yie pa na se court ho na jo Mahama package judges egu ho no intention wo nyina ne se enam se omo aye adwumafo na omo de propaganda edi ntro de kire Ghana for se amanfo awie sika operation claim all loot se friend senyo ora reclaim all loot no nke yakwa yem se eye akwa akoto da yebeka ne se sumina so because omonsam na omode koma attorney general ni nyina no attorney general na be gyina bonten akese eye garbage eye sumina anase ye beka ne se eye baller e wo se ye nkonkotunku enti se de be ya Mahama betumi achi MPP ni ba akubi no de abesi aye de amani besi omo afili say yes papa no ba ye wachi MPP ni atomunti no o se sa NDC fo akogu ho no de omo akoye sa enkwase adwuma no e wo court ho enti na se o se wo ye MPP ni enne na ye de wo court a na wahwe ho yie pa because enye judgment na dey come out enye mmeramu judgment na dey come out na mbom no ye the motion and this the aban ne pese ye nyew ene ye beyew enye mmera a wo bukum ene de begina so ajeje wa asem na se de echo ewo the judiciary ewo yeman Ghana emu anyway medamu nyina se ye besen ahia enche bia mechia menwa Ado Douglas David Achempon Mame Diana Apia mechia ye pa Obed a Japan mechiao ena Tosca Kwame mechiao Ajiman Ike mechiao cheche mu nyina damo ase ene mobre until we meet again